St. Thomas. We just arrived.
Well, what we're going to do now, we're going to cover the history of the island first. We're going to do questions. We're going to do pictures.
I'm going to try a world famous banana daiquiri.
Sail away, come aboard this digital oasis. Cruise ship tours and reviews, they're taking us places. Port guides, destinations, and shore excursions too. Cruising addicts, they're the ones making our dreams come true.
John here with Cruising Addicts, and this morning we are in beautiful St. Thomas. We just arrived, we just docked. You can see the port here in the background. And today we have a island tour excursion planned. It's a sea shop and splash tour. We've had enough of the water for the last couple of days, so what we're going to be doing today is mostly shopping, eating, and seeing the sights. There is a beach stop, but we don't plan to like snorkel or get in the water here. I had enough of that yesterday. Actually got a little bit too much sun yesterday. But beautiful place. Fabulous port. This is our first time here, so we wanted to see the island and do a tour. Kind of wish we would have done that at St. Martin, but we did get to see a lot of the island from the water on the mini speedboat tour thing that we did. Looking forward to today. We're gonna take you along and our excursion with us and show you what St. Thomas is all about. Hope you enjoy. Let's go get food. We'll go here. Gosh, we're the only ones down here. It's funny. Good morning. No, thank you. No, thanks.
So can you tell me where I'm going to walk?
Good morning, taxi service, taxi service. Taxi service, good morning.
Morning.
Taxi service, anyone?
Going in the back. So we're on our first stop here in a little square down in the middle of the town. And there's a museum up on the hill. There's a lot of little shops here. I'm ordered a banana pineapple smoothie from this little green trailer here. Hopefully it's good. It's 11 bucks, so we'll find out. And we're gonna try to do, we have an hour here. It's an hour stop on our tour. And we're hoping to be able to go in this museum while we're here, but we only have about 50 minutes, so I'm not sure if that's going to be enough time or not. Banana pineapple. Very good. It's well worth the $11, I say. So if you happen to be doing this tour and you stop by here, I would check her out. She's right there. Good job. So this is some sort of museum, I guess, of St. Thomas. Our guide pointed it out to us, suggested that we take a look at it. So we're going to go up here. We have an hour. Wow. So somebody lived up here. Stuff's really old. Stuff. Because I had some injuries on my leg.
Beautiful reef, and we give you pizza. There's water back there, and then you do a sunset cruise, and then we take you back.
At one time, this old building here used to be a governor's residence, a police headquarters, a barrack, a museum, and a jail. It's no longer the headquarters for the fire service department, but it's still a museum. I'm only honored to be advised at one time this island here had belonged with Denmark. United States purchased St. Thomas, St. Croix, St. John's for $25 million in gold. And that transfer took place on March 31st, 1917. Nation with 53,234 people. Island of St. Thomas, which we are on right now. St. Thomas is only 32 square miles and have a population with 51,181 people. The embassy, when we elect our governor while he's in power for the 4 years, that's what he stays if he decides to do so. The governor for the Virgin Islands is... We don't vote for the president, we only vote for the governor. We only have a delegate to Congress, which is out of Somali, have a great restaurants and a great buffets and Sundays right here at the mouth of the hotel. It drops from your hand, so you have to be a little bit longer than expected. The chair, stay back a little bit. If in case your phone drops, it don't go right back here. But what we're going to do now, we're going to cover the history of the island first. We're going to do questions, we're going to do pictures last. We don't actually record the presentation, but the information, you're free to do so. That sounds good?
Yes, sir.
But I want to welcome you all here to the highest point, which is called the mountain top. Mountain top is 1,547 feet high above sea level.
We just had a...
From what I understood, the structure, the windows, the roof, nothing was not destroyed by the Category 5 hurricane. It went to the 2 Category 5 hurricanes, and they didn't have any damages at all whatsoever. From what I was told, the drainage in front was blocked, the water didn't have no place to go, so a little bit of water went. For 100 years since we have experienced a hurricane coming out from the western side of our island, which was Hurricane Lenny, November 17th of the year of 1999. We shall update you after we leave this point right here.
I'm going to try a world famous banana daiquiri here at the home of the world famous banana daiquiri. Let's see how it is. Cheers. It's good. Not bad, but very strong. Definitely try one if you come here. We're at the Mountaintop Shopping Center here in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. Really nice shop, a lot of stuff here.
That was destroyed by the high winds. After those solar panels was destroyed, the price of electricity.
Haven't seen one lizard.
Now that you say it, blue tanks, this is where we get our water and electricity from, which is called water. This power plant here generates electricity to St. Thomas, St. John's, and Water Island. And it's run and is maintained by the government of the Virgin Islands. This is another seaport, which you see in front of us right here. It's called Crown Bay. It used to be an old submarine base before, but right now we're using it for our cruise ship. This property at one time was owned by the Johnsons & Johnsons Corporation. A new company took over this entire property a few months before the hurricane. When they were open, they used to charge $8 a person to get on the property, to see the view, the fruit trees, the plants, and so forth. The same view which I point out to you from the highest point mountaintop shopping mall observation deck is the same view from the Great House Botanical Garden. Well, we are right overlooking Megan's Beach.
We stop here. We're looking at downtown Charlotte, Somalia, which is the capital of St. Thomas. We are facing the south part of our island, 40 miles into the horizon. That's where St. Croix is actually located. It is the largest of the Virgin Islands. It's 84 square miles with a population of 53,234 people live there. St. Croix is 40 miles all the way into the horizon. And the area around here where the fishing dogs, shopping malls next to the ship. When United States purchased St. Thomas, St. Croix, St. John for $25 billion to go. This is the property where the ship docks. So it's not the kind of deal. Later on, any questions?
Beautiful beach. I just got back from our excursion, it was Sea Shop and Splash excursion for St. Thomas. A lot of fun. We enjoyed it. I actually just our tour driver or guide is actually the owner, Mr. Godfrey, and really nice guy. Did a great job. And we really enjoyed it. I would highly recommend it if you're looking for something to do in St. Thomas. They do go to, I think it's Megan's Bay, and then we went to Cokie Beach. We could have spent time there, but we opted not to do beach time just because we're so, burned out with the beach right now and a little bit sunburnt. And I probably got in the water in 3 or 4 different ports in my last 2 back-to-back cruises, so I've had enough of the ocean water for now. Really enjoyed the port of St. Thomas. This is our last port, and we are a little sad that it's over. It was really great. 2 cruises. Enjoyed both ships. I enjoyed Cozumel, enjoyed Coco Cay, enjoyed San Juan. San Juan was fabulous. I'd love to go back there again. A lot of things to do that didn't get to do that I'd love to do there. And let's see, where else were we? Dominican was fabulous. Loved it. There was a lot of things there I could go back and do. And then St. Martin, a lot of fun. Great, beautiful port. Every one of them were beautiful ports. This is a fabulous cruise, so if you're considering doing this Eastern Caribbean 8-day, definitely do it if you can. You won't regret it.